It's like barely anyone around. I feel like I recognize a lot of places here.
Everywhere else, it has been basically almost stripped out of people's bodies because of the fact of the barrier that's...
Something? Okay.
Hello, Higgins.
Feels emptier than it should be. My audio goes nuts.
I think what happens is, even though you said something, I bet you when it gets uploaded, and I bet you upload the message a couple times.
basically put
Yeah,
everything
Christmas
back
changes
in.
30.
So you'll put back in the other seedlings. Are you putting back the crystal as well? Okay. So you put everything
Yeah.
in, but basically the only thing you're replacing is, are you... Is this room locked or no? I just gotta ask.
Okay.
Unfortunately, door is locked.
Nobody knows. Nobody knows where anybody is. No one's locked. No new people. I didn't even know that last week, so I expect me to learn this week, I guess.
I said I would go to the training room and see if people are training. Probably. Fuck, what was this character's name again?
Yes.
Zenith, yeah.
Yes, Zenith.
How is Zenith and the usual one in the purple dress are training in the
They do not know I can speak common now. Oh, sorry. Screen roll.
Go jump over.
You guys later. Yours over.
What is it?
You're 4 more than 20. That damn match.
God damn it.
What the heck? Look at other thing. It keeps happening.
I called it because I know they're always in there. Man, those two like to train a lot in that training room. Zenith and purple dress.
I don't care. They never talk to me, and I never talk to them, so I don't care about them. That's how simple it can be.
Oh, like I said, I train when I want to, and like I don't need no goddamn training routine. I know my group's my own. And besides, they will not be able to survive the training I went through when I was with the army I was with.
Don't brag.
No, literally. The training I went through, I'm not gonna lie. It was like hell, torture, far beyond you could think.
I'm coming from hell.
I'd say it's worse than that, the way Apex trained us.
Don't trust. You never have an idea. Well, Alex went through some shit. Don't claim your training was the hardest when you have never been where I was been through. I'm not saying yours is not hard. I'm saying this wasn't hell to go through. But consider it. Some people have been going through either similar or for them arguably worse. It's also lying in the eyes of the beholder. Okay?
Well, like I said, I don't know how many people if people had worse training than me, so I don't know, that's why. When I was...
Just claim that no one has been going through the same for an attack, something like you. You're contradicting yourself right here.
Like I said, again, no one says anything what they've been through.
I've been through level hell, and escaping is a game
If I remember, that's the number one rule. If you escape, you're basically an enemy, right?
basically. What the fuck you think I did?
Did you escape alone, or do you remember escaping with someone?
The hell itself escaped me.
it. They can't get here.
Some hiding, hunting of me, too. The one I was close with.
Hmm? Close with.
How would Becky think I became an assassin?
Fair.
Not his partner. No,
Friend. Family.
master. They trained me, took me in. Because even though we killed people and we infiltrated compounds, which means I know I still also know some good talking to people at least. We really were still cheap on the side of the humans. It wouldn't be for her, I wouldn't be talking so
Same. Well, like I said, we both were picked up by someone close to us and trained by them. But the thing is, you were, like I said, you were assassins. We were just an army. Going out, taking over, destroying. That's all we were doing.
Although our life job was also to kill people.
Pretty much.
Right.
Because we all killed at a young age.
How old are you?
God. It's complicated because I'm an Oni. Onis can live long. I'm like 20 years old, so add that to Oni years. I guess 1,000 years old, I guess? I don't know.
It's the perfect thing for you. Call that a jar of Belgian chocolate bars. What? What?
Yeah, sure.
In total, I'm 25.
Neat. So you're 5 years above me.
No, they,
No, they're just 25.
I'm 25.
Yeah. Like I
Also,
said,
in about 25 minutes, meeting room, because we're going to just start discussing earlier. We said, to do the whole delegation.
Isn't supposed everyone to go, as I heard it?
It's either everyone or not, but either way, I feel like it's going to be a team rather than everyone.
Well, if it's everyone, I'm not going. If it's a team, I will set myself up, but if there are too many of them.
So that's what we're going to do. Because we've not got long, I'm going to start getting this set up early so that we can actually, have a comfortable, normal talk about who we should be sending.
The problem is we have the talkers and then the ones who can talk but never get the chance to because we have the talkers.
And this is why we're doing it early so that people can talk.
Do you not see the issue?
Oh, there's always an issue no matter what we do.
Yeah, even in this meeting, we will have the talkers overpowering the ones that can also talk. Like this one barely says anything in the meeting, but they have a good amount of knowledge of negotiating and whatnot. I can
This is what I'm going to
negotiate
tell
being an
people.
assassin because I can infiltrate.
I know.
But do people know
I
that?
know.
No!
I
You don't
know about
because I
this
never
stuff.
told you. Shut the fuck up.
Well, do now because you did, so fuck you.
Yes.
So don't worry about it. This is why we're having at least half an hour meeting. So people have a chance to talk and explain shit. Because if not, it causes problems.
You were so close that I almost got cross-eyed. Anyways,
So you probably go cross-eyed every day and it's like shit loud.
not here. Anyways,
Giggity?
good morning. People don't like me here.
Good morning, Echo.
you, that's why I'm asking.
I picked it up off the ground and took it.
So, and
So
empty it?
not that much on
Interesting.
I guess. You know what? I'm just gonna sit in the fucking.
Much better because I cleaned it.
By all means. 20 minutes. Yes, in 20 minutes we're gonna have a nice lovely half an hour meeting to decide who should be sent out. Because we haven't got all the information that we should be discussing. Then, yeah, and that lies in the problem. A lot of people just don't know what they're doing.
Nasty for them.
Truly too. Dragons and humans.
Well, how else do we stop people from talking over each other so much if they don't want to hear? Shut up and to be quiet. Unless you have an air horn.
Think of making one if we find an enemy that has horns.
True. Or we can use this, or we can use the pile of scrap at the robots that, well, in the robot bay that don't work anymore. See, they have anything like horns, like.
Yeah.
Do you wanna drink or anything? I wanna go get a drink in eat where we eat, the cafeteria.
What's up? What you wanna? What you
Do you want a drink? I'm gonna go get a drink in a cafeteria. Okay. Any specific drink?
Nah, surprise me.
Okay.
Small bucket of KFC.
Here, try it. It's called iced tea.
Isn't tea supposed to be warm?
This is actually some kind of cold iced tea drink. It's actually pretty good.
If it's iced tea, then yes, it's meant to be cold. Tastes good. Drink it.
Yeah, I mean, I just drank some. It does taste good. It's just, anyways.
Would you prefer hot tea?
That's how I know it. That's why I was
Yeah,
a little
I
bit
put that as a
confused.
preferential
There's
note in
iced
my head.
tea.
Oh god, Kent's here. Hope he comes as that general, that Officer Raccoon character.
Oh god.
Yeah, tea is warm, but I guess iced tea is the cold type of tea without being warm, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is a very good French thirst quencher.
Hmm.
I'm gonna take a peek in that. I'm gonna take a peek in the training room. Basically, I'm gonna be in the observation deck looking in and see what they're doing in there. And I'll come
Who the
right
fuck
back.
pressed the button?
No one did.
For me, it was in the middle.
I know.
Hmm.
I mean, we can't reach it from here.
Someone fucked with me.
Right back.
Yep. What?
I'm just roaming around, getting a DM, you know, check on the fucking players, see what they're up to, huh?
Photosynthesis.
Fly. But you dodge it.
Simba.
I'm just poofing around, so checking on people, seeing if people need rolls or stuff.
Yeah, we are already here because Raging said he is going to get everyone for a little bit early meeting to decide how it's going to go and whatnot. So
We'll see how that goes.
yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. That's exactly my thought.
Alright, who's gonna fuck up the party and make it to where, like, the whole trade community fucking tries to kill you guys?
I mean, depending on who they send, I am pretty sure, like, if it's like Loon, Tess, and Yuri together, they might make it to where we are all fucked. Or maybe not, depending on what the fuck they say. But I know some do say not choosing the right.
I'm just here.
Oh,
Sometimes.
I will be blunt. I ain't giving Tess any fucking room. If she fucking insults one of the leaders, I'm gonna be like, off with her head.
That's exactly what I'm thinking about and expecting. I'm kind of like, there are people here who are more silent, but I'm pretty sure they have some skills in like negotiating and talking. But we have the talkers. We have the talkers who are overshadowing the others. Like, for example, Akane barely says anything, yet they were, for their character, you know how they are. I'm not gonna just sound it out loud.
Yep.
But because of what they were, they have negotiating skills. They had to learn that. For my part,
Yeah.
for example, I'm not saying that much anymore, as evident. My profession was assassin. We have to go in silently or publicly to set something up. So, negotiating, deceiving. It's also a little bit of a spiel of that, more like deceiving, if anything, but still, there is some knowledge there. I'm not good at it, I'm young, so... don't get that much of a
baby.
plus. I'm a baby!
Oh, also, did I cover you good with the magic stuff? Because I tried to remember your character specifically. I was like, I don't know if they would have a magic circuitry yet. So I gave you the basic knowledge on how to try and start using it.
I mean, my character is full of the demon, so she would have the circuitry. She just doesn't know how to utilize it. That's the problem. She knows how to use technology, but she sucks the current moment at magic because from where she is and
Rolling.
what she did before.
The room has been filled with hellfire. Congratulations.
Yes, I have made it happen.
Oh, Yuri poofed. Alright, well, I'm gonna run around
See, it
once
worked
again, poke
already.
at people. Oh god, you killed Spawn.
Yes. All right, you do what you need to do. Hello.
So yeah, it's funny. I'm gonna close these tests when it's time.
Why?
Well, two things really. One, no need to share. Two, it'll be a bit more easier to actually hear people.
But I'm lying here.
You can still lay on the table if you want. You just have to move a little bit.
Did you press it earlier?
No.
Someone did. Yes.
Perfect. So it's a fun time. Well, time to do my usual off the way around. That's Brad's fucking YouTube shorts. What's I see here?
What the fuck do you think I'm doing?
Being magical.
No, I already have YouTube open and watching it the whole
Actually, why
fucking
am I
time.
sitting here? I should be sat here. Even though the desk is not
Why?
able to actually fucking completely fit.
Why do you take the hit? Huh?
Because some minions don't know how to fucking lead.
That's when you try to find new
Hold on,
leaders.
do my role.
Ah, yes, my queen. The only one worthy of the situation. Yes. Your king has spoken.
Motherfucker is biased. Don't listen to him.
No, I'm not biased. I'm racist. There's a difference.
Yes, you are.
I'm going to make the decision. I'm not going to sit on one of these, as I either burn through them or crush it.
You know what then? I got you covered. Gives you a good fucking heavy duty deck chair to sit on.
I'm also going to make you notice I don't need to walk anymore. Part of my system is reactivated.
Yes, but you could also fucking sit down. I just gave you a nice good chair.
Use that for the other red dragon.
Sit.
And I will.
Sit.
I could summon multiple chairs.
Beware, he has the power of chair.
Where exactly are you getting that resource?
I'm a fucking titan with my own realm. I can create chairs. And
Your
bring them
access to
here.
your realm in here.
I have for a while. People just don't ask.
I have asked you where you've been getting your food for a significant amount of time.
Yes.
Well, the last time I asked, you said don't worry about it.
It's because I'm big.
I
Just
know.
gonna open up the
The
portal.
crumbles to dust at my touch. Let me show you something. Stuff from Titans are incompatible with us. He taps it and the entire chair turns to the same dust the food did before.
No, I just think you got a problem.
Correct. For reasons that are to be undisclosed. We are
You'll
not
be
compatible
fine.
with
You're
Titans.
putting logic on something that you shouldn't.
There is no piece of information
I
that should not have
literally
logic.
have an own pocket dimension for food for a reason. It is dumb. I have it. I feed people muffins, cookies, and other various types of confectionaries and or meals. You're questioning it when you really shouldn't be, considering it's kind of one of the other things that kind of nutritionally fucking keeps people alive.
You're just giving us sweets to make us fat.
I'm not the Wicked Witch of the West.
I also
Kinda trying to-
check in.
And I'm not
go.
metal.
Would you like a McDonald's Happy Meal?
I would say no.
I also did a partial scan of a digestive system
that.
following your
Okay.
provision.
Color me
Yes.
surprised.
What you hand people has no nutritional value. It is purely taste.
You really are just trying to be the most negative, unrealistic, logical piece of machinery right
I'm
now.
telling you things as they are.
Why the fuck do you think I'm not talking to him?
Fair enough.
You're one of the few who has a similar mindset to myself. My wording is surprising.
Oh dear. Well, as is, I do feed people. It is legitimate. It is not things that just go.
If you were able to provide food like you describe, our supply would never need to find sources of food again.
Well, that's
People
the
still
thing.
go hungry and still
Only-
need it.
It's the thing though. I literally only give them bare necessities. I'm not going to rob people of actually going out there and fending for themselves and actually foraging, because then it gets a bit of weakness and too much dependency on one person.
And
I've
yet
never
3
understood.
months ago, you stated to be giving enough nutritional value for people to survive. You're contradicting yourself.
Now I'm starting to hate talking to you.
I'm telling you things as they are. You hate what I say and you're hating the truth.
No. I'm not hating the truth. Well, if I was hating the truth, then I would try and deny it. Undoubtedly, like, no matter what, and tell you just to shut the fuck up.
You're not Valis.
True. How'd you have a shred of humanity?
We both know any attempt at that will get part of you crushed in again.
Look, to be fair, people are getting enough out of it. I'm not saying it's enough to completely sustain them for all time's sake. It's enough just to get day to day, just to go out scavenging if they need something more.
You were fed bread to ducks before, correct? That's a human organic activity.
No, I've never done that.
Are you aware of what bread and wheat is for their dietary intake?
Here we go.
I'm simply giving you a comparison point. Giving bread to a duck will make it believe it is fed, without providing it anything its body requires. The same thing you are doing.
You do that.
Why are you adding more to look?
You had too much static in that statement. Repeat it with more stability.
Why are you in battle mode?
I just woke up from dying and then had a day-long recharge cycle with some unpleasant sparks.
Well, maybe I should use a pleasant spark.
We are about to organize something. That is not the appropriate time.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna start calling people as the meeting room. Alright people, start making your way to your meeting room. We've got to have a good little discussion before we start sending people out for a nice lovely job. So start getting your asses to the meeting room. Done.
So you're okay?
As I was the
Oh,
last
must be a
time.
funny premise, right?
Though this time had me unconscious for a time.
Yeah, well, I was outside.
Yeah, I kind of gathered.
Just seeing you.
If I couldn't find you on the ship, you was most likely outside or hidden like some missing.
What is
We
this?
were gathering information. So
Granola bar.
It's a protein candy.
Program to do.
Get sat down.
It is.
Oh, it's not that great.
It's a protein bar. It's not meant to be great.
Say thank you for being concerned about me.
Thanks for starting out, all of you.
There's something high in sugar.
Is there to provide a seating for you.
No, it's
6
protein
days
bar.
to
Good
us.
meeting. So, looks like it's
and stuff.
Shadow, get your ass up there. Come on. Let's have to do this shit properly.
A discussion here.
Don't worry about it. You get used to it. Once you get used to this, you start treating it right.
Sorry.
I'd rather have butter food.
Fucking Gordon.
No, Ressa.
Yeah, I'm good.
I was speaking to you.
I zoned out.
I'm used to getting tuned out.
No, I zoned out overall
gee,
because
fun,
these
yeah,
two
yeah,
chuckle
that's
fucks had another discussion
Oh, that's
and
what
I was
Patches
like,
puts
you know,
there.
I'm not part of that.
Personality.
Anyways, hello!
Never know.
Thank you for repairing the teleportation system.
No problem.
Anyways,
Moist gonna say it.
can I sit down, Red, or are you happy standing there?
I don't want to sit down after
Thank you for giving me
experiencing something.
Then at least stand behind one of the chairs, at the very least.
Experience something.
There you go. Engaging.
Watch your head there.
we were coming back from the doors and
Your head was
Starfall
almost
happened
hitting
to
that.
pop out.
Anyways,
I think you're short enough.
midget.
We were speaking to Iris.
That's a discussion for later. Anyways, called. Well, she said I've called you here earlier so that we can actually have a good civilized discussion of who we're sending out and why, and at least make sure that we have the best possible chances of dealing with these people. Because if people that didn't get the memo, or if people forgot, we have faction people to deal with.
Right. At official neutral ground for everyone.
Quote
So it's one
unquote
good negotiation.
Essentially, it's going to be negotiations at the best possible way, but who knows if shit happens. But I want us to discuss this as a civilized thing earlier than we're supposed to go out, so that we actually have time to decide who goes there without any issues.
Good call. Good call.
Plus, it helps us actually be more of a organised group rather than just, hey, look, let's just go send such and such people out because they seem the best possible match. If anything,
On my way.
Okay.
well, they'll show up when they feel like showing up then, I guess. Anyways, I only want one simple statement out of each of you, one person speaking at a time, so that we can actually understand who best to send out there and actually come to an agreement. So, I only want a brief summary of what your negotiation skills are like, and how well you are going to be equipped for dealing with the situation if things go awry. And if anything, I'm going to start with big boy Red over there. We're going to make our way around the table and actually discuss it, one at a time.
Just to preface, since I have less information on this, these factions are people in power outside of our area of the realm, in the shifting regions, yes.
More or less. Joker, would you like to provide a little bit of information on that since you're here? If you have any.
To make the man who has trouble speaking now speak.
He shouldn't have showed up.
Fair point, it's all your fault.
That's what I know.
Thank you for the grand insight.
Well, it's simple. We are surrounded by factions as well as we are in one faction, which is why we have been not so good terms with a certain buddy man because this ship is in his territory. We have multiple others around, as well as we have neutral ground, or not really neutral, but more radar ground in between these factions. So,
And no man's
finding
land.
neutral ground is already, yeah, we can call it no man's land. So, from what we gathered from the last encounter when I was out, there are quite a good number of factions out there. More raiders in the no man's land than you can count, and yeah, each have their own goals and probably standing, so...
It's a fun time. Anyways, given that, when you continue speaking on what I asked earlier,
You've heard how we speak to all of you here before, but that is purely because I have no benefit to lie to any of you. Causing some deceit to these faction leaders to not put us in worse light is something I can do. Beyond that, giving them the factual truth and disproving anything they say, you've heard with arguments I've had with all of you. That's more or less what would come from me.
fair enough. Is that all you want to put out there?
Beyond that, I believe the people here are intelligent enough to pick up how I would speak.
Fair enough. Okay, too. Yes, you little pink robot.
unbelievable.
I think they have too many trouble speaking. It's fine. We can gloss over you for the time being then. Claire, what you got? What can you bring to the table negotiation-wise?
I can help haul stuff. I can carry heavy stuff. I can. To be honest, I don't really know how to negotiate. Other than I can speak plainly and truthfully. I don't see no issue to lie, like our tall friend here also says.
Your voice get higher pitched.
They're speaking common.
Yeah, it's when I speak common.
It's different in the Draconic language because the variables and symbols are different. My mistake. They sound identical to me.
Anyways, I know what you like content-wise, so if things do go awry, I know what you do. Outside of that, and the negotiation side of things is kind of a sort of thing.
What the fuck?
Right. But I'm not dying myself. You. What do you bring
My
to the
name is
table that
Omi.
you can- Thank you, I don't learn names entirely.
Something I
I'm
can
more
bring to
inclined to call them
the
short
table.
stack.
I'm actually unsure. I feel like I just have good reasoning skills and can probably manage my way around a conversation properly if needed to.
Well, that'd generally be better than nothing. Even if it's some basic conversational skills, even that could be useful. Go on, Michael.
Well, I've been here for a bit. I negotiated medical supply transfers at times between a few times over at the Dame place. But honestly, given the fact raiders have been an absolute pain in the ass with the camp, I have not been there in a while, so possibly some things have changed. But I do know a couple people that might be willing to give a bit of a trade on that. Medical, maybe food, sort of something.
As long as you're able to negotiate one of them without causing them to get pissed off, that's probably the main takeaway from this.
Depends on the amount of pay they need, or what we have to trade them.
We'll see.
Well, for me, we'll negotiate what they want. Say if one faction needs supplies, one faction needs this. If a faction needs help training troops, we can also help with that. Whatever we can negotiate whatever they want. If negotiations fall, we just simply move on from it. And some show threatening way, we won't be a part of it. But mostly, we will see what they want first, and then we'll accept if they want help, supplies, or even training purposes.
Good enough, it can count as a bargaining chip.
Nova 6 is behind you, man.
I realised, but he didn't pipe up.
I'm here.
Well, you're next.
Oh, I don't
Also,
need to.
You wanted to say, yes.
Well, if you wanted to speak up first. You want to speak before? By all means.
No. You can keep moving.
Fair enough, man's made his decision.
Fair enough. I can negotiate. That's for my profession that I've learned to infiltrate certain places, so I try to read what people need and try to negotiate around it to give them something. As well as, well, I already know that with multiple factions there's probably already faction disputes, which we can probably give a lot of insight of how we can help. We can maybe even make it that we get a good information between each of them towards us, and we can get give them help in return and whatnot. So there's a lot of options that I already have ideas for. So, but yeah, part of my training was negotiation.
Fair enough. We'll use what we can with that. Alright. Yeah, you want to speak a little old Red Bot? Like it was Julie or some shit? I don't know.
They're already smiling. They're already happy.
Oh, they got the face of an angel.
That's what you said.
The angel of disappointment.
He thinks that they're away.
Well, if they don't want to pipe up and
No, they're moving.
Couldn't hear you,
Do
sorry.
you want to add anything, or would you rather stay quiet?
I don't really care for negotiations, but if you want a hired gun, I don't mind.
Red.
Well, I'm your historian. I'm gonna keep records of everything. If you want me to go out for negotiation factors, I'll try my best, but mostly I'm gonna be keep up to what was said and everything else of the sort. My notebook and my pen is basically probably my most powerful utensil in this whole entire ordeal of negotiating. If they need information, we can give it, but we also got to be careful on what we offer. Our medical attention is probably a lot higher than what's already out there. So keep that in mind.
Fair enough. That's another possible bargaining chip that we can use is knowledge. Especially if it's records and whatnot of past experiences and the like. You make it quick.
I don't do negotiations, sadly. Just like her, just a hired gun, that's all. That's all I can say.
Fair enough, I'll keep that short and simple and leave it at that.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably not the best person to go out at the moment the way my state of mind is. So, if you're wanting speed and out, I can do that, but at the moment with negotiations, it's probably a bad idea.
Fair enough.
In terms of negotiations, I wouldn't say I'm the best, but I mean, if you want someone to gather all the information into one spot there and, you know, help figure out what's going on when there, so I can help. Or if, you know, you need some muscle getting out of there if things go really bad, I'm good at that too.
Fair enough. Shadow.
Based on some of the memories that I've recovered myself, I'm more or less able to give out and pass through some information. Negotiating, I'm not the best, but I am fair with negotiating. But if they're seeking certain information, I can always go with infiltration and however I need to do.
Though, depending on how they view it, it may upset either or sort of ways, so if it comes to that, discreet.
Noted.
Aura, I think your name was, wasn't it? What have you got to bring to the table?
Well, as the only person keeping track of all of our resources as a, what's the term? Quartermaster? And the person doing half of the trades and agreements with Zer. I feel like I'd be good with the actual trading of anything. On top of usually having to be the middle person for a lot of the fights in our group. I feel I have at least some skill in agreements.
Well, you'd be good with the bargaining side of things, I'm seeing if you could lower anything that they'd want. Anyway, I've heard more than enough. Now,
as a quick reminder for you raging, you look at the time clock that's on your heads-up display or on your watch. You have 19 minutes left till they expect your arrival.
to the second part of this whole little strategy meeting, or whatever you want to call it, is deciding who to go, how many people to send. And to be fair, considering what these types of people are, and depending on how many they are, we don't know if they'll have an escort, let alone us looking like we'd be inferior if we send less people. So we're sending 6.
If I recall, when we got those special passes from Zerg, we only have 5.
No, we have 6 because someone already held on to 1. 5 were in storage.
Really?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That is correct. I was only given 5 while the person who handed them to me kept 1.
Who was one who kept 1?
Or later.
A leader.
That's why I say there's 6.
Okay, that makes more sense then.
Now, let's make it quick and decisive enough so we actually have a good understanding of who to send out and make sure that the team is balanced enough in case shit goes wrong. So, generally speaking, having 2 of each class is probably the most balanced way that we can deal with things. If anyone gets separated, or, like I said, that our lovely little faction friends decide to say, fuck you guys, we're gonna send our men at you. So, the simplest way that I can do this is at least everyone, or at least point to a person or mention a person that is good enough that you've heard so far to send out. I'm at least allowing the first 3 to be obviously whatever class necessary. Once that role's filled, that's when we start changing how to do this.
Definitely, like either Aura or Red would actually be a good choice for my pick.
Yeah, I vote Aura.
Is everyone in agreement that we should send Aura?
Yep. That makes sense, especially for soothing talks.
Be willing?
Right. Aura. As things are, I'm gonna have you stand back there near the door so that you've been picked, you're ready. Because we are operating on a very good time constraint right now, and it is slowly dwindling. Right. Next. That's the first one. They're a tank. You all know this. Now, I've heard most of you trying to pick Red. And you're pointing at... What's that?
Arissa.
Arissa. Thank you. So you're pointing at Arissa. Opinions real quick. Is Arissa a good choice?
I would say so.
Mind me again, you're a tank?
Mainly DPS, but different form, more tanky.
Well, if you're a DPS mainly, I'm fine with that. Is everyone else in agreement that you should be sending Alyssa?
I have no issues.
I see no issue.
No issues here.
No issue.
Then get yourself stood up and get over there with Aura. Next, you technically only have 1 support here, and that would be Echo 2.
I thought Red was... No,
I'm a
you're
support.
DPS, aren't you?
Your support
Yeah,
as
see,
well,
my
Monty?
main...
Split between.
technically
Yeah,
I can
unlike
also
the normal
do
days, I came here with medical gear only. That's all I've given to my job to this point. So, it's 2 supports.
You mainly are the tank.
Good to know.
Strictly
Alright.
on focus, so in the
Normal
Then I
battle.
generally, because of how this is going to end up going, we may end up sending both Michael and Echo 2 along, since they're the kind of like only supports we have at the moment.
I hope so.
I'm unsure as to Red's support capabilities, if they are support at all.
I can heal. And I know medical.
Is it basic medical or at least enough to be able to keep someone alive?
I can keep someone alive.
And you got 3
From
candidates,
personal
take your
experience,
pick.
they can do surgeries and stuff. So yes, they're decent.
I vote still with Red.
Yeah.
I say Michael and Red.
I'm hearing more for Red at the minute.
Well,
Pick that one.
at the moment, I got a few things to work around here, so I'm not really offering myself up to go, at least yet.
Well, we'll pin you for a moment when we get the second lot sorted. Right,
One
quickly
person that we can also consider, I think, would be Heather. If we give them a quick call, they probably can come by. But
They are support too, Weaver.
the other one that's, I don't know where they are, is Ali.
Have they recovered from the combat?
They're doing whatever they're doing.
Probably not.
Then I'd advise against this.
Yeah.
Right. Then if anything,
People all around.
Michael, Echo 2, you two will have to go, since you are kind of our only options.
I'll stand by the door.
Take
Right.
care of there.
That's one tank, one DPS, two support, and another tank and another DPS.
Yes, I know.
What I can do is I can offer up notes that you can use. That you guys can use as bargaining chips, or at least a start of a discussion. I'm not exactly willing to give up my notepad, but I at least can give you some pointers.
So what I'll have you do then, Red, real quick, is I'll get you to compile what you can that's useful, and I'd like you to give it to Alyssa so that they have it on a separate datapad at the ready.
I can do that.
Yes. Get it done now whilst you have the chance. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Another
Also going to be
DPS.
borrowing Aura.
Choose now.
No.
Because you've only got so many DPS. And then fair, as far as I know.
Omi or Brax, maybe? Was it?
Well, don't forget, you got the Nova.
I've offered my services. I don't know what this place is about yet.
Just want to make sure.
Mine's still in shadow though.
I'd say they're only a shadow. I agree with those.
Considering how much Omi's been training, I would give Omi a go out. He has done something different recently.
You said about your state of mind for the time being. I'm unsure about exactly them for now. Maybe next mission for them, I'd say, since they recently went on one and I want them to recover a little bit more first.
Then it would be Shadow then.
It's fun to fight though.
True, but I'd rather have at least a little bit of time.
Oh, Salim.
Oh, nice for them to show up.
Good.
Out of character, been trying to make the air finally stabilize, and it finally has.
You're all good.
Much for tracks.
Get off my head, Joker.
didn't really go out at all as well, so...
I was out in the road.
Then you just fight,
if anything goes wrong,
you just fight
he
Rem?
seems to be at least able to...
Yeah, I did.
A fucking hologram!
I can he is also a new arrival. While Shadow has been here a significant amount of time.
I've been here since day one.
Yes.
And Shadow then.
Definition of day one is fake.
And technically, our only two remaining tanks are ones that recently went out.
What?
Remember.
Oh no, I forgot about them. If they're a
5,
tank.
6, that's
They are
it.
tank. Yeah, I am. I'm a tank.
You know what then?
The one
That's
in
the only
yellow
last
armor?
viable option.
Are they not a tank?
hello, little one.
They're DPS as far as I remember.
If I might, I'm kicking you.
But they'll be running
Yeah,
more
it looked like a
DPS.
twig.
But I'm within range if that is to be the case. Close quarters if it has to be.
Somebody new?
How
So
long
it's
will
only
DPS?
My plasma shield can hold, as well as the healing chip that I have in my helmet.
Right then.
Just speak up.
What I'm gonna do
I can't be.
is I'm sending you out there as a tank.
It'll be a good experience for you, and you'll be able to at least dabble into it. So we're going to be there to help protect the rest of them, as well as mainly the healers.
Protection fully satisfied then.
Yes, we can prepare and whatnot.
I
because
would
we
send
need to
them,
move out
but I
with
don't know enough
fast
about what they have as a
soon.
kid.
Yeah, we do need a different.
As a reminder, Raging, as you were listening, being
I
here
hate
is
it,
also a
stand on the
tank.
Yeah, I do forget about these things.
Stop it!
That's why I'm just helping.
I don't know who you
They were
are!
trying to say it, but everyone was off over talking them, so as a reminder, they're a tank.
You know what?
Work in the forge.
No, it's fine.
Next time, I'm sending you on a fucking mission.
That is fine.
I'm definitely fucking sending you. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
I'm gonna get some food in my system before I head out.
Also waiting for if they need someone to pull them out. After my death, I'm fully recovered.
Yes, set up countermeasures as well. You know what to do.
It's Higgins.
Yes.
It's the one remix.
Yeah.
I'll definitely keep that as a snack.
He's safe
Anyways,
out there.
that's sorted. We literally don't have too much time. Probably give or take 5 minutes to just go.
You should try to be there early at least.
Meeting them on time would be ideal.
Anyone have any idea where Heathor is?
Snickers.
She was
probably-
at the forge earlier, but not sure where she is now.
Damn, they couldn't handle the nuts.
I need to find Heathor.
Mind if I
I've
talk
gone
to you
through
from
one
the
of the
trail?
portals that they made, but I don't know where they
Mind if I talk to you?
Isn't it?
Sure.
That's disrespectful.
Thank you.
Follow me.
Yeah, that's what I thought. You fucking died.
Oh, the bells. The master waits in the cathedral.
I'll send you at another time if you're that disappointed.
I'm not disappointed. It's your choice.
You better not spend longer in there because time constraints are a bitch.
If you just keep everything on your person, you don't need to spend time elsewhere.
Behave out there. Nothing to lose.
Understanding his emotions. Also, he never got back to me. He completely lost me.
Amazur is not active right now.
Yes, unfortunately, you kind of got to move because, you know, there's one of those factions.
Fucking.
Yeah.
Your service
I-
is us. It doesn't like us.
Step on me.
No, the 9 days us.
Got
They
munitions.
don't like us anymore.
Got ammunitions.
I mean, to be
got
fair, they're
medkits.
going to be at this trade event, so.
Well, at least I have representative for them themselves, but we will see, yeah. They thought there will be
So they have
people
connections with
coming.
everyone, and they're how we got into there.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, they do.
So the chances of them being there today are probably pretty high.
Not only that, but also the chances of also other things there too. Potentially marauder crews, maybe some other faction personnel, which one likely.
I can't
It's more
think of
maybe
anything in our
marauder.
stock that would be considered that, in all honesty.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
trust
honestly
me.
just
thought
have
it would be nice.
raw material.
Trust me. If a marauder team is there, just looking, either A, looking to buy, or B, looking for someone to
We're
terrorize
going
later.
to neutral ground. No fighting. Unless
I
someone
know.
else starts it with us.
Honestly, I have seen some for some Mirage teams. Not all, but some.
Everything
So-
can be something bad. Right now, we have to try our best to believe that we are going to neutral grounds, that we
Zero
can
two.
actually talk.
Place them into storage. These are charged when I walk. Apparently my overcharge fueled them.
It's almost like a thing that knows what's happening.
We clearly need to beat that out of you again.
At this point,
Remind me to treat this condition when she returns.
Gladly.
It's you we're talking about. Don't you see ghosts on the regular?
Maybe we can use the electric one to shock it out of them.
That will make it worse. I need to bring them to the hangar bay and tell the others not to come in there unless they want to incinerate
I
it.
have my log of our resources, so if we need to make deals.
Time is of the essence.
I will help you get them there. I'm not beating that.
We're not doing it yet.
Quick question. Was there any
Speaking in terms of motion.
Yes, and you take far longer than us to properly treat. Go.
Any blood roots?
Especially if they mention certain
Who says I'm needing my treated? I don't need to be treated, you need to be treated.
I need one void. The meeting has been pushed back.
Zero is here, and you should listen in. I will do it when we are back.
There is.
I was asking.
how good our medical is.
The
It's fine if we show that we have good medical.
were
We
a
shouldn't
purple plant that
emphasize
has
that.
a very nice fragrance to it. A plant that is
Tubes, pods,
Around and listen.
in the bastion of thorns.
In a sense, just don't brag about too many things.
With a deep, dark,
Try and convince them that we're able to trade partners and
I
friends
am angered
but
again.
don't go over the top of embellishments or letting
I don't think I've thrown, I've thrown
for the
anything
money.
with blood red, or at least the sound of that. I've thrown some more crimson jam on it, but
You will hear in just a moment.
because you cross-reference with the book.
I'm not even in Discord.
I will
I want to, that doesn't lag me.
The three plants you have gained is lavender, thorn, and nightshade.
I should hope so.
So, alright.
Is it not?
Gather around.
Apparently, something happened.
What do you mean something happened?
I will inform you once everyone has gathered around.
Wonderful.
Well, unfortunately, the people that are being sent out are literally B6.
I see. Were you given the tokens?
We're just about to be handed out.
This is I see. Anyways.
Why are you running away?
So,
You trying to
this
hide your
is
memories
something
again?
That might be
Put them away.
a little bit more pertaining to the
What do you want me to
entirety
do?
of the private sector.
Wrap them up when stop
So even
leaving
if
your
they choose
sleeve to
not
the
listen,
side.
it might be
It's called fashion.
but
It's called indecency, madam.
fashion. Actually, the whole
Both of you go further down the stairs to this discussion, or I'm pushing you both down myself.
destination. And this is a problem, considering they are the ones
Provide everyone's fiddles so they can eat.
meetings.
Do that once the discussion is over.
So I'm guessing you want us to find them.
I don't like constructs.
Them to not show is not a part of their repertoire, considering they are ones that don't deal with
I can do
much
that too.
in the way of conflicts. The hallowed coin
Real quick, did you grab all the other
is
ones in that store?
as in
See a big coffee shop over there. Just cover in front of you.
the leader and their higher ups are gone. The only recently received news via a messenger saying they have not even came out of their own stores. So, our last known recording location is somewhere this to note. As you read this piece of paper, it seems like it's a bit ethereal with what its language, or at least what the tongues or the letterings are. But you can easily read it in your own language if you were chosen in a different language or such. So technically, Arisa, you would read it in demonic language, or you read it in draconic, and everyone else reads it either in their own form of language, either it being binary or just straight common. But it basically shows the last known coordinates towards this, and it shows the condition that they are technically in. They're all kind of stressed, kind of a little bit more hesitant about what's going on here, and you can see that there is a list of 6 individuals that were supposed to be arriving to the said locations. You can tell, even though they're not by name, you can definitely tell by rank. There is the leader, there is a captain, and then there's a few like envoys or lieutenants. Though their current health and predicament is unknown to us, so we would like you all to go to the location and see why they suddenly disappeared from radar. So
basically, we're being asked.
Yes. I'll grab another medkit. Never know. This might probably.
You do find them. At least get them to a safe location where they can then reassess themselves, so we can have the meeting go accordingly. Though, this also means you lot have to come back. You cannot stay out there for too long. Obviously, you know of the null spaces predicament.
Let me guess, there's a lot around that place?
Yes, a lot of hostile.
1 or 2 extra. What do you guys think?
Let's say the known location is a restricted location, being no factions, unless all factions attend.
So if we can't bring them back, everything's canceled.
Indeed, and if their health is less than optimal, then there could be more problematic situations with the other factions.
Considering we are going, I don't really want to hear anything from the other factions, but we are trying our best to get them at least back. But yeah, I get it.
If you do manage this, a hollow coin might be a little more favor to you. In addition to the 9 requesting your company.
And well, I would say we better get it going then, because we don't know the situation. The longer we wait, the more can happen.
The worst things
So,
we get.
Hey, Higgins.
Now,
Well, I might as well hand these coins out.
I can offer the assistance for what the 9 is providing. I'll drop a location for you. Drop a portal if need be. Oh, around the location where it is. I can't. Sorry, the 9 can't be that particular. The 9 knows what they want and deem it willingly. So, look around the location.
Better than being far off and having to walk there.
I'm set and ready.
If you are ready, follow.
Make sure you know what you take.
This seems adequate enough of space.
I want to quickly ask for something specific for this.
Alright, that's all the coins, Hannah. Don't lose them.
Pipe, you know what you're taking from the withdrawal section. So it's taking note rather than just...
Will you mind stepping back?
We need your car store before we go.
No time.
Alright, no time. Without that put any coins, we'll store them away.
Store them away for the time being? Got it.
Yeah.
If they were to get in,
Maybe I'm not buying no today. We have no time. You won't go and buy
Everyone got everything then?
I grabbed the other version that we have. I didn't want to use up the graders that we have yet.
Go.
So I'm gonna save
As
those
quick
graders.
as swift.
Let's go then,
Can't
everyone.
hold.
Come on.
Alright.
Catch you later, Julie.
Here we go. Respawn players, and I'll talk to you in this one.
I will be around.